Xiaomi has carved out its place as a global powerhouse in the smartphone world, delivering cutting-edge features at prices that won't break the bank. Whether you're a photography enthusiast, a mobile gamer, or someone looking for a reliable all-rounder, Xiaomi's lineup has something to impress. With their sleek designs, powerful processors, and impressive battery life, these phones offer an unbeatable mix of style and performance. In today's guide, we're taking a closer look at the top 6 best Xiaomi phones that stand out in 2025. From flagship models that redefine premium to budget-friendly options that punch above their weight, we'll explore what makes these devices a must-have for different types of users. For more details on products, follow the links in the description box down below. So, grab a seat and let's uncover your next smartphone.
This video is presented you by Trusty Picks.
Here's a guide to help you choose the best Xiaomi phone for your needs. Choose a model with a powerful processor. For example, Snapdragon 8 Gen series or Dimensity, at least 8 GB RAM and 128 GB storage for smooth multitasking and gaming. Ensure the phone runs on the latest version of MIUI for a better user experience and regular updates. For photography enthusiasts, opt for phones with 50MP or higher cameras, OIS, and night mode. Ensure the display is AMOLED with a 120Hz refresh rate for vibrant visuals and smooth scrolling. Look for a phone with at least a 5000 mAh battery for all-day use. Fast charging capabilities. For example, 67 watts or 120 watts are a bonus, ensuring minimal downtime. With this guide, you're equipped to choose the Xiaomi phone that perfectly aligns with your requirements. Number 6. Xiaomi Mix Flip. Xiaomi has long been experimenting with the foldable form factor, see the Xiaomi Fold series, but the Xiaomi Mix Flip marks the company's first internationally available foldable, as well as its first flip-style foldable, packing a vibrant 6.86-inch 120Hz display, as well as the supremely powerful Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chipset and a long-lasting battery. The Mix Flip rivals the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6 and Motorola Razr Plus 2024 in all the areas that matter. Its cameras, too, are some of the best we've ever tested on a foldable. You'll get a 50MP wide lens and a 50MP telephoto lens, which makes a change from the wide plus ultra-wide combo we're used to seeing from phones with only 2 lenses. If we've 2 criticisms of the Mix Flip, it's the phone's misguided software choices, or rather, Xiaomi's, and its lack of protection against dust and water ingress. That said, if you're already looking through this list, you're clearly familiar and comfortable with Xiaomi's cluttered HyperOS interface. Number 5. Xiaomi Black Shark 5 Pro. The Xiaomi Black Shark 5 Pro may be a few years old now, but since the Black Shark 6 never came to market, this 2022 handset remains the best Xiaomi gaming phone money can buy if you can get your hands on one. The Black Shark 5 Pro offers some fantastic performance specs for the price, and for a time it ranked alongside the best gaming phones for power. In 2024, it can still play top-end games at their highest graphical settings without a hitch, thanks to its Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor and 12 GB of RAM. Further helping your gaming experience is a set of pop-up physical triggers that can be assigned a function for your game. Trust us, they make a big difference, effectively turning the phone into a gaming controller all in one. While it gets rather hot and battery life could be a little better, the Black Shark 5 Pro is a potent gaming system that's perfectly suited for gaming on the move. You can certainly find better gaming phones in 2025, but if you're after a Xiaomi-branded gaming phone specifically, then the Black Shark 5 Pro is a worthy choice. Number 4. Xiaomi 13T Pro. We're calling the Xiaomi 13T Pro the best budget Xiaomi phone for a multitude of reasons. The Pro has a great-looking 6.67-inch display, a huge 5000 mAh battery, super fast 120 watts charging, a sleek finish, and a trio of awesome cameras, all for less than the price you'll pay for the aforementioned Xiaomi 14. It's also a touch less than the newly released Xiaomi 14T, which feels less premium than the 13T Pro. You'll have to settle for a MediaTek Dimensity 9200 Plus chipset over the Xiaomi 14's more mainstream Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chipset, but in our experience, this distinction has little impact on the 13T Pro's real-world performance. While gaming, for instance, the phone is not only able to comfortably hold a consistent and high frame rate across the likes of Call of Duty Mobile, Genshin Impact, and Grid Autosport, but it's also able to retain an impressive amount of battery during longer gaming stints, both thanks to the hardware and the integrated performance optimizing software. The 13T Pro boasts a highly capable array of rear cameras too. Specifically, you're getting a 50MP main camera, a 50MP telephoto camera, and a 12MP ultra-wide camera, while the display plays host to a 20MP selfie camera. All in all, that's a strong photographic lineup. Annoyingly, the Xiaomi 13T Pro has no wireless charging capabilities, and its large camera bump can cause issues if you prefer to use your phone caseless. But this is an undeniably impressive all-rounder that sits comfortably as one of the best smartphones of its class. It's only getting cheaper too. Number 3. Xiaomi 14T Pro. If you'd rather not stretch your budget to the aforementioned Xiaomi 14 Pro, but still want a relatively large Xiaomi phone with plenty of firepower, then the 6.67-inch Xiaomi 14T Pro is an excellent option in 2025. Until recently, the Xiaomi 13 occupied the best value slot in our Best Xiaomi Phones guide, but the newer Xiaomi 14T Pro offers better cameras, more RAM, and a bigger battery than its flagship predecessor, all for a significantly smaller asking price. In fact, we said the 14T Pro sits comfortably near the top of a growing tree of mid-range phones in our review, praising its much-improved build versus the 13T Pro's seriously impressive display and performance that puts even the most premium flagships in a spot of bother. High praise indeed. This phone's lightning-fast speeds are made possible by the presence of a MediaTek Dimensity 9300 Plus chipset, which scored only just under the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 equipped Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra in our benchmark tests. When paired with 12 GB of LPDDR5X RAM, it's a formidable mobile brain. The 14T Pro's cameras are decent too, if not totally consistent, with our reviewer noting that the photographic results you get are often some of the most stunning among mid-range competitors. Sure, the 14T Pro overheats on occasion, and yes, its design is a total fingerprint magnet, but if you can stomach those concessions, you're getting a whole lot of phone here for not very much money. If you're willing to concede even more premium features, the standard Xiaomi 14T is cheaper still. Number 2. Xiaomi 14. As great as the Xiaomi 14 Ultra is, the standard Xiaomi 14 is a better all-round choice if you're not too fussed about owning one of the best camera phones. It's significantly cheaper and offers comparable performance specs, as well as a more wieldy design than its uber-premium sibling. In sharing a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chipset with its premium sibling, the Xiaomi 14 is a compact powerhouse. The phone has then enough clout to handle demanding gaming and productivity tasks, not least because HyperOS, like MIUI before it, aces performance management with overarching power profiles that limit just how much apps and services can ask of the phone's internals. Even without switching performance mode on though, in artificial benchmarks, the Xiaomi 14 holds its own against many of the other best Android phones right now, including the Samsung Galaxy S24 and Asus Zenfone 11 Ultra, while other flagships like the Google Pixel 9 Pro score far weaker across compute and graphical tests. The Xiaomi 14 sports a larger 4610 mAh battery than its predecessor, and its charging capabilities have also been increased to 90 watts wired and 50 watts wireless. If we've one criticism of the Xiaomi 14's performance credentials, it's Xiaomi's shorter update commitment compared to its rivals. You'll get 4 years of OS updates and 5 years of security updates with the Xiaomi 14, which isn't a bad amount by any means, but it's not as much as, say, Apple or Samsung offers. Number 1. Xiaomi 14 Ultra. The Xiaomi 14 Ultra is among the best camera phones we've ever tested, and as Xiaomi phones go, it's the best model overall. Its Leica-developed quad camera system is second to none, and its 1-inch sensor can handle low light and wide dynamic range like a pro. The phone's 32MP front-facing camera is equally impressive, as are its video recording capabilities. Beyond its camera specs though, the Xiaomi 14 Ultra is a formidable premium smartphone. For starters, it's protected by a high-strength aluminum frame, Xiaomi Shield glass, and nanotech vegan leather, which all come together to form the best-looking Xiaomi phone of the lot. That aforementioned camera sensor is obnoxiously large, but if you're happy to own a slightly off-balanced handset, then this camera protrusion isn't or shouldn't be a deal-breaker. Under the hood, you'll get Qualcomm's top-of-the-line Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chipset, as well as 16 GB of RAM and 512 GB of internal storage. The phone's battery is a long-lasting 5000 mAh cell, and it can be charged up to 90 watts. These are all mightily impressive specs that put the Xiaomi 14 Ultra on par with the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra and iPhone 16 Pro Max. You'll have to reckon with Xiaomi's bloatware-filled HyperOS interface, but once you've done some spring cleaning, the Xiaomi 14 Ultra's software can offer a truly personal experience. It's worth noting that the Snapdragon 8 Elite-equipped Xiaomi 15 has now been revealed in China ahead of its expected global release in early 2025. The Xiaomi 15 Ultra is therefore likely to replace the Xiaomi 14 Ultra as Xiaomi's flagship phone in a few months' time, which is worth bearing in mind if you're happy to hold out on purchasing this particular model. This concludes our ranking of the best Xiaomi phones. If you find this video to be useful, kindly press the thumbs up button. Which one will you pick? Fill out the space below with your thoughts. For your time, I'm grateful. Please like and subscribe to our channel if you found this video to be helpful in any way so you won't miss any upcoming stuff. Whoever got this far. When the next video comes out, I want to see you there.